Hello, welcome to my videos in my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the 2024 NBA playoffs, date 11. Where yesterday we had only two games. Where in the first game, the Boston Celtics defeated 118 to 84 to Miami Heat, and with this victory, the Boston Celtics won the series 4-1 and qualified to the semifinals round. But the only bad news is Porzinski is injured, and it looks like that he's not gonna to play in the next round, and he's gonna to play to be ready until the conference final, the Eastern Conference Finals, if the Boston Celtics qualify. And now the Boston Celtics will wait for the winner of between the 76er and Knicks series. That in this moment the Knicks are leading 3-2, so they will have more days to rest. And in the second game, the Dallas Mavericks didn't have any problem and defeated 123 to 93 to Los Angeles Clippers and Los Angeles. And with this victory, the Dallas Mavericks took the lead of the game 3-2. With this, now the series will travel back to Dallas tomorrow, where the Dallas Mavericks will want to finish the series and qualify to the next round. So I'm going to talk about a little more about each series. The first game, Boston Celtics 118, the Miami Heat 84. To be honest, the Boston Celtics didn't have any problem in win this game because they dominated this game since the first minutes of the game of the quarter. They created a big advantage since the first quarter, where they won it 41 to 23 by 18-point difference. And since that moment, the game was over because the Miami Heat couldn't compete. In the second quarter, in the halftime, the Boston Celtics were leading 68 by 46 by 24-point difference, and the game was over. In the third quarter, the Boston Celtics continued to lead in the game. They were playing better than the Miami Heat, and they increased the lead to a 36 point 34 no 36-point difference in the halftime, where they were leading 98 to 62, 32-point difference. And this fourth quarter, the game was over, and they put to play the bench player. And in the end, the Boston Celtics won the game 118 to 84 to the Miami Heat and won the series 4-1. About this series, the Boston Celtics should have swept this series for sure, but they play a very bad basketball in the second game, where the Miami Heat took advantage of this, and they won that game. But to be honest, it wasn't a fair series because the Miami Heat had a lot of players injured, like the Jimmy Butler, the Rose. How is the name of this? Jimmy Butler, the base that come from New Orleans, and Hackett that didn't play yesterday, because the Boston Celtics are a very great team, because they have a very great players, great team, and great coach, and for that reason, the Boston Celtics qualified to the semifinals round. And now the Boston Celtics will have a minimum one more day of rest, and they will wait for its rival that will be between the 76er and the Knicks. So in the Eastern Conference semifinals, so the Boston Celtics are the favorite to win this conference, and let's see what happens. And in the last game yesterday, the Dallas Mavericks defeated 123 to 93 Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers miss a very big opportunity to win this game and to take advantage of the series, but now they are in a very complicated situation, because now the Dallas Mavericks had an advantage. They are leading the game 3-2, and tomorrow we will travel back the series to play the game 6 in Dallas, and it looks like that the Dallas Mavericks are going to qualify to the semi-final round. About this game, again, the Kawhi Leonard didn't play this game for second consecutive game, and this is the third game that the Kawhi Leonard hasn't played, and the Clippers missed him in this time. About this game, the game was very close in the first half, especially in the first quarter and before the sixth. And in the first 6 minutes of the second half, because after that the Dallas Mavericks played better and they controlled the game since in the halftime. And in the second quarter, sorry, in the second half it was over because they would score and would play the Clippers, and they won the game easily. In the first quarter, the game was very close, where the Dallas Mavericks won this quarter by 1 point difference, 25-24, and in the first 6 minutes of the second quarter, the game was very close, where always the difference was between 2 to 3 points difference. But after that, in the last 5-6 minutes of the second quarter, the Dallas Mavericks improved its basketball level. They created a big gap. They won this quarter by 9 point difference, and they were leading in the halftime by 10 point difference, 56-46. And in the second half, the Dallas Mavericks play better basketball than the Clippers, were especially in the third quarter, where they play a better basketball than the Clippers. They won this quarter by 10 point difference, and they were leading by 20 point difference in the end of the third quarter, and the game was over. It happened the same in the fourth quarter, because they will play a very great basketball level, and in the end they won the game by 30 point difference, 123-93. No, by 20 point difference, 120. Yes. Yeah, 100 by 30 point difference. Sorry, 123-93. How I told you, the game was the Dallas Mavericks had an easy game, and now they are leading the series 3-2. Now the game 6 will be tomorrow, where I think that the Mavericks are going to take advantage that they will play in home, and they're going to win that game, and they will win the series, and they qualify to the semi-final round. And today we have two games, where in the first game, the Indiana Pacers will receive the Milwaukee Bucks, and Indiana, and 80-30 Eastern time. This series, the Pacers are leading the series 3-2. And it looks like that again, Giannis Antetokounmpo nor Damian Lillard are going to win this game. So I think that this will be a very complicated way for the Bucks. They are a very dangerous situation, and I think that the Pacers are going to take advantage that these two players are not going to play again, and that they will play in home. So I think that the Pacers are going to win this game by 5 or 10 point difference. They will win the series, and they will qualify to the Eastern Conference semifinals. And in the second game, the Philadelphia 76ers will play against the New York Knicks, and Philadelphia at 21 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Knicks are leading this series 3-2. About this series, I think that this is the closest series in all the first round, because this has a tremendous series, where always the difference has been by less than 5 point difference each game. About this series, the Knicks in the game 5, they wasted a very big opportunity to win this series, because they were home and they had an advantage of 3-1 in the series, and with less than 1 minute to play, they had the advantage in the series, but they missed it. So now will be a complicated way, because now the Knicks will travel to the Philadelphia to play the game 6. But to be honest, I think that the Knicks are better team than the Sixers. This series is very close, but I think that in the end, the Knicks will win this game, because they have a better team. They have better team, and they have better coach staff. So I think that the Knicks are going to win this game by 1 or 3 point difference, and they will win this series 4-2, and they will qualify to the Eastern Conference semifinals. So in this video, I talk about what happened yesterday, where the Boston Celtics defeated the Heat, and they won the series 4-1, and they qualified to the Eastern Conference semifinals. And the second game, the Dallas Mavericks defeated by 30 point difference the Clippers. They took advantage of 3-2 in this series, and now they will want tomorrow they will want to finish this series. So, and the game that will be played today. So this is all for today. See you next video. Gibran.